Go.
Here you go. We are now at the fifth peak. Can we do this again? The Pak Sin Leng are a series of 8 peaks named after the 8 Immortals in the Taoist religion. It's just west of the Plover Cove Reservoir with a sweeping view of Mount Shan, the reservoir, and northwards to Shenzhen. But it also involves a lot of stairs. Good morning. So today we are doing a hike to Pak Sin Leng in Tai Po near the Plover Cove Reservoir. So they're named after the 8 Taoist god. So there's going to be 8 peaks. We're trying to do it the fastest way in and then out. So let's see how long that's going to take. We took the 75k bus from Tai Po Market and got off one stop before the end. We then just continued down the road and up the hill until we reached the Pak Sin Leng Country Park side. We then follow it to go up the Pak Sin Leng Country Trail with the nice wide stairs and wet railings. We are at the Spring Breeze Pavilion. It's just like 5 minutes up. So we got a really good view of the Plover Cove Reservoir. You're doing a little beach and this is the pavilion. So this is a nice place for, I guess, a beginning step already. The hike then become a mix of stairs and dirt trail with base rocks in short switchbacks going up. But it is well shaded with glimpses of the Plover Cove Reservoir through breaking the trees. So we are still on the Pak Sin Leng Country Trail, so it is very well shaded. Stone stairs, vertically paved. So far so good. So not too difficult just yet, but we barely started. Here is a time lapse for you to get a taste of just how long this trail is. As you can see, it is quite narrow, but not too bad. So we are still on the Pak Sin Leng Country Trail, but this is on the way up to the start of the Pak Sin Leng, and we still have roughly less than a third to go before we reach the first one, which is Sin Kwu Fung. So let's get going. We keep going and saw some Chinese New Year flowers as well. Once the stone steps get steeper, you know you're nearly at the junction. So we are finally at the junction where there is a sign that says we're going up to Pak Sin Leng and this is the stairs. How do we feel? That we should go? How do we feel?
Yeah, go.
I'm the only one who's like, come on. Okay, let's go. The monster flight of staircase felt never ending, but in the middle there's a bit of a break. Then it just gets worse again. So we are very, very close to the start of the actual Pak Sin Leng. So this uphill is part of the Musen Trail. I'm gonna final stage 1 here. And yeah, so many stairs. You wanna cry. The stairs then went out of the shade and that is really the final stretch. So we are finally on the first peak, Sin Kwu Fung. So, they just phonetically translated it. So quite a lot of people here. We've got the Plover Cove Reservoir behind us, and the rest of the Pak Sin Leng is there, so that's pretty cool. It's lovely, if not a little vertical inducing, view up at the Plover Cove Reservoir and of the upcoming peaks. Once we caught our breath, we carried on down and the view just keeps getting better. Then we have to go up the stairs again, of course. So we are on the second peak, the Shun Yeung Fung. So that was really fast. You got the beautiful view of the Plover Cove still. So that's the first one, and then that is, let me slowly turn around the rest of it. So Wayne, what's behind you? Shenzhen?
Yeah, over there. And that's just, I think that might be Hongfa Land.
Cool stuff. The view from Shun Yeung Fung is even better because you're more in the center of the peaks. And then there's a bit of a hike down and up to the next one. We are on the third peak, Tai Mei Tuk. So this one just seems like a midway point when we're still going up. I suppose that is the fourth peak then. When my chair's like, now I need water, I need elastic band, but yes. So we can see the Long Wan behind us. We then went up and down again to the fifth peak. We are now at the fourth peak. Shun Yeung Fung, where is it? Oh, it's here. So no view here, but it was very easy and quick, while the stairs up was quite brutal. So we still got 4 more to go. Yes. And then we have more stairs, stairs, and stairs. Just stairs. So we're now at the 5th peak at Guai Lei Feng. So we've got the Plover Cove Reservoir behind me. We've got Shenzhen on that side, and we got the rest of the Pak Sin Leng that way. The trail here is looped a bit to the left and is fairly well paved. So this is the 6th hill, Gua Lo Feng. So nothing on this side, but we can see, well, we can always see it on this side, I suppose. And then the rest is here. Boop, boop, boop. We're getting a bit further away from the reservoir, but the view of Plover Cove is great. We went up a bit and then the trail sort of go into the thicket, where there's a bit of a flatter stretch. So I thought they were waiting for me, but turns out that was the 7th peak, Zhong Lei Feng, on this flat stretch. So we're thinking that maybe it looks like a hill from afar. But yeah, it's just like a flat stretch in this route. After that, it's a steep, steep, steep climb up to the last and the highest of the Pak Sin Leng, the Shun Yeung Fung. Yes, there's a switchback too. We are finally at the 8th peak, the Shun Yeung Peak, so that is the highest at 590 meters. So you get to see the rest of the mountain range over there. Previous Pak Sin Leng. Just walking away because they're quite noisy, and there's a viewpoint here, sort of photography point. I got to fire my drone for a bit too. We stepped it around so I could take the drone shots, and now we're going to go back out the same way we came, because otherwise it's 4 hours to hotel, and nobody wants that, at least not us. So let's get going. Going back was a lot easier, but I think that's because I didn't have to vlog at every single peak. So we're finally at Sin Kwu Fung. There's a lot of people here, so I'm gonna go slow down because my leg is hurt. The wing is going to run. Going down is easier, but my knees are a little bit unhappy. So it's 1:42 and we already made it down, and I actually think that was quite easy even with my slightly injured knee. So I injured it back when I hiked Twins Peak, so you'll understand if you see the monster stairs. It's hard. Once we reach Pak Sin Leng Country Trail, it's a lot easier. It is almost 2 p.m, so it took us another like 15-ish minutes to get to where we are now, and we're only 1 kilometer from the trail start, so that means we're probably only 15 minutes out, so that's pretty good. So going down is so much better. It was still longer than I remember, and I remember it being quite long. We are now back at the trail start for the Pak Sin Leng Country Trail. So I was right, and it is now 2:13, so it took us exactly sort of less than 15 minutes to go. I'm getting some water. So now we're a short walk back to Tai Mei Tuk where we can find food. So I hope you enjoy this easy way to do Pak Sin Leng, so you don't have to go all the way top down. I hope you enjoyed this hike, and see you in the next hiking video. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, Sin Kwu Fung. Yep, and then we'll be on the way down. The death